Hey, fellow YouTubers. So I got influenced by the process, copping to some things from childhood. So I thought, now, I don't want to brag about sin, so I want to make it clear that I'm only sharing this with you to kind of share memories and to kind of let you know what kind of a dysfunctional relationship I had as well. So I'm not bragging about sin, but here's some of the crazy things that we would do as kids. So, now I never did this, but my older brother and one of his friends had done this. So when they would see a car in a parking lot next to the supermarket, there was an underground structure where you'd see really nice cars like Mercedes, and they'd have the little foo-foo poodles in there with the windows cracked. So my brother and his friend would run in, get some little chocolate X-Lax, run out and feed it to the dog through the window, and the dog would, get all excited and just chow it down. They would give like probably lethal dosage to this little poodle. So within a half an hour, the dog's blowing out all over the place and then running all around in it. So just diarrhea all over the inside of the car. Crazy. If anyone saw the bus, because both the RTD bus system and the Santa Monica bus line system, nice red old Harley, they would always give us trouble with surfboards. They didn't like us because they were big and cumbersome back in the 70s. And sometimes they would literally just drive right past us. And we'd be like, what? So that means we'd have to wait another half an hour and hope the next bus driver wasn't that much of a, excuse my language, dick. So whenever we would see Santa Monica or RTD, which was all the buses we had in my area, we didn't have Culver City bus line around me, we would just yell out, "The bus!" And whoever was with us would just drop their skateboards and look for rocks, grab rocks and just fling them at the bus. And they'd crack windows, but they're shatterproof, so no one on the inside could get hurt. But that's a lot of damage right there we've done to buses over the years. Let's see what else. There was a big sign in front of the shopping center by the railroad tracks that were only about maybe 2 blocks from my house. I'd spent a lot of time on those railroad tracks. We'd smush coins. The iron spikes that they'd nail in to keep the wood down would just come loose from all the vibrations. And so you could just find these spikes, and me and a friend, I think his name was WW, we'd have a contest on who could get the most. We were also into collecting keys we'd find, and seeing who could get the most keys, random keys that we could just find. Strange things. We just had a lot of free time, and we would just kind of, skate around and look for trouble, basically. Let's see. I mean, there's so many things. I don't even have to think. I didn't even prepare for this. So my cousin Tony would come over. He was wild. So we would do the doo-doo in the paper bag, light the paper bag on fire, put it on someone's doorstep, knock on the door, run, hide in the bushes, and watch them stomp the fire out and get poo-poo. It's better if it's soft. You don't want to get the hard stuff. They'd get poo-poo all over their foot and their welcome mat. The street lights, they're really hard glass. So in order to break it with a rock, you'd have to hit it dead center with some velocity. So it was a big badge of accomplishment if you broke one of those. But it's kind of lame because it was our neighborhood, and if you broke one, it wouldn't get replaced sometimes for like 6 months or something. What else? No dumpster diving. Sorry, Jesse. What else? We would skateboard straight down hills. I mean, not even before even encased bearings. Just straight down and just see who could make it to the bottom without crashing. So I've broken this arm 9 times skateboarding, because whenever I would go to fall, I would always try to dip this left shoulder first for the roll, because you can't just lay out. You know, you'd always try to roll. If you're going really, really fast and you fall, you got to roll. So I'd always try to dip this left shoulder first so that left arm would take the brunt of it, and I broke that arm over and over and over. No, I broke it twice mountain biking also, so 7 times. Let's see, 9 minus 2, yeah, 7. BB guns, just going out in the city, you know, I mean in our backyards, but my cousin Tony, he would walk around his neighborhood with his BB gun shooting sparrows and stuff. But yeah, I got so crushed once because I hit this sparrow and I was all happy and it fell out of the tree, and I went up and it was dying. It was gasping for its last breath, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But childhood, right? I guess it's okay for a little malicious mischief every now and then, because you know, you can get beyond it and look back and kind of share stories like this and laugh about it. But I almost kind of feel bad because I don't want to glorify, you know, being a juvenile delinquent, which is basically what we were. So I'm not glorifying it, I'm just trying to share with you dysfunction that I've experienced. Anyways, you guys, hope everyone's having a good 4th of July. Eat a bunch of hot dogs. I hear you can save on your whole barbecue. If you really go all out and have a full spread, you can save 14 cents on your barbecue this year. All right, 14 cents. Don't spend it all in one place. Have a good one.